Welcome back and welcome in. My name is Evan. We're here to play some more Outer Wilds Echoes of the Eye. Let's do it. I'm too old to game on the floor these days. I still got time for it, I guess. I love sitting on the floor. I don't know. It's so nice. It feels so comfortable. All the time. First things first, we are going to go to Temple 3 shortcut path, whatever, to try to double check that slide reel that was there, because I'm not 1,000% sure if we already actually watched it, and I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So we'll pop over there and double check that. Then we're gonna reset loop, go to temple, no. I guess we don't have to reset loop. We can go from there to the dam. I think there's a way we can fly up and around to get there. Or we could just go back out, take the ship around to get to the dam. I don't know, whatever. The Outer Wilds vinyls are around $100. TBH, I might get it. You already have a record player and everything set up. That's my problem is, like, again, I've talked about this with vinyls before, but like getting a decent vinyl setup to actually get the audio quality level that you can get out of a vinyl. The record setup, the speaker setup I would want to get is too much, man. It's too much. That's an investment. I'm not even supposed to be going here. I just said I was going to go to the shortcut route. What am I doing? Someone just knocked on your room door and talked to you? What the? And you found out they knocked on your door and they were like, wait a second. And then you opened the door and you were like, hello? And they were like, are you also in Ebrozo's chat right now? And you were like, wait, you're also watching Ebrozo right now? Is that what happened? That's definitely what happened, right? Oh. Sadly, I do not have vinyl stuff. It would mainly be a decoration. Yeah, and that's where, like, man, it's so cool, and it's so cool to own artwork for a game and all that sort of stuff. But, like, I don't know, vinyl without the aspect of, like, actually having all the stuff set up for good vinyl playback just doesn't seem worth it for me. They talked to you, they didn't know how to use the doorknob keypad. That's random and funny. I'm sure you helped them figure it all out. That's crazy. They got all situated, I'm assuming, then. Dad has a big vinyl collection. At one point, they stopped making new needles for his model, right? Makes sense. And I don't think he could get a whole new player, but eventually there was a resurgence. Yeah, a lot of, you told them to go fuck themselves. They said, I don't know how to do this, and you said, go fuck yourself. Oh, that's crazy. That's funny. Funny. No, there was definitely, there still is. Vinyl resurgence is still very much a thing. And I know there were manufacturers that are making other replacement needles and cartridges and stuff like that, which, you know, I appreciate from just the aspect of, I think anytime we can preserve technology, especially when it comes with, like, vinyl being an art form medium, you know what I mean? Anytime we are able to keep those kinds of things going, the better. All right. I thought I had already watched this. Oh, I guess I didn't. When you fall asleep with this at a fire, it doesn't do anything. I should have... Okay, this would have helped me avoid this problem. Because this one... I know what that does now. All right. Okay. Well... All right. All right, well, that tells me something. I'll have to do whatever. Have a good stream. Hey, thank you for popping in. Enjoy your doing whatever. Otherwise, I'm gonna just get the official Ryback plushie. That's fair. Who's my favorite traveler? We love Chert, don't we? Good old Egghead Chert. It's hard for me to not say chert. Oh, well, you know, we're gonna go for a swim. It's fine. I learned the best way. I do appreciate that we learned that way, so thank you for making sure I learned the fun way instead of the other way. And I came over here without grabbing the artifact. Like a big ol' stinky dingus. Alright, well... I can't remember if there's an artifact in this area to grab, so whatever. We'll make it work. Don't worry. Don't even worry, chat. I've got this under control. I know you're worried. With his amazing harmonica skills, he's pretty cool. It's true. It's true. He is pretty cool. Oh, why are you not... Thank you. My sad little legs were not hopping over. Yeah, the problem with setting up my PlayStation now is I am, you know, because I set it up with like a relatively modern TV because we had an extra one lying around. So I mean, it's like maybe like, I don't know, 10-year-old flat screen, boring, nothing special to it type of thing. It does make me go, wow. I understand why someone would want a little CRT to play this on, which is problematic because then it's making me want to go on a hunt for a CRT. What's up, Dane? By some miracle. By some miracle what? What has happened? Tell me of your miracle. We're gonna go around this way in case anyone's wondering. When I went to talk with my father in regards to my computer issues, it seems to be currently working fine. Dude, isn't that always the case? You're like, every time you're like, damn, this shit is not working. I'm gonna need to figure something out. I need some help. Things just work. Things just work. That's so funny. Might be here tomorrow for Fortnite Saturday. Heck yeah. Let's go. That's great news, Dane. What's the council I got? What do you mean what's the council I got? What's the council who's got? That in reverse happens to my dad. Yeah. Yeah. All of a sudden when you go to talk to your dad, all of the technology breaks. Oh, gaming console. Got you. Yeah. Do you mean that I'm playing this on? I'm playing this on PC. I'm playing this on PC, the same computer that I'm streaming with. And then I also play games on stream on my Switch as well. What PC specs do I have? I can tell you what year was it? 2022? It was the 2022 Dell XPS laptop 16-inch get this, guys, with the 4K OLED screen. Woo! This guy's not messing around. I know those aren't the specs you're looking for. The graphics card is a NVIDIA laptop 3050. We're rocking 32 gigs of RAM, of course. I don't remember how much storage the thing's got. Probably a terabyte. I don't remember anything else off the top of my head. I know I'm supposed to be the computer man. It's an Intel i7. I don't remember how many core, bro. Hold on. What do I type? Is it my PC? No, it's about PC. Hold on. I'll get you really quick. 12th gen Intel Core i7, 12700H, whatever. I don't know. That's what it says. System info. That's decent. Yeah, I mean, so the XPS series is like, it's a good machine. It's a good machine for sure. I'm gonna write down really quickly this code and see if I can make it work. Last Intel CPU used was an i7 8700K. You know the crazy thing is I do not even remember what I said mine was just 2 seconds ago. So, excuse me while I draw crappily. And I'm doing this to see if my drawing correlates to the pictures in the temple room. 1200 something? Yeah, okay, that sounds right. That must be what I said. That feels correct now that I've said it a second time. What do these symbols mean? I feel like they must mean something. Don't tell me, don't tell me. Switch to AMD for my new build. Yeah, I'm definitely in the boat where like every time I want to build a PC, I'm like, oh yeah, this would be a good idea, and then I PC parts picker everything out, and then I think about the time it's gonna take me to build everything, and then I'm like, damn, I'm just gonna get a pre-built or a laptop again, and then I do it. You know what I mean? It's problematic. Ugh. Spend 5,000 USD on PC, proceed to play Celeste. Exactly. Hi. Hey, speaking of Celeste, if for some reason you don't already have Celeste in your Steam library, Celeste is like $5 right now, I think. So you should go pick it up. That's just a friendly tip. I'm gonna just meditate, by the way. Get out of here. I got an Omen gaming laptop 16. How good is that? I have no idea. Do you know what year it is? That would help us determine if it's good. I've tried to put 4 different people onto it. It's worked with exactly 0. Nobody wants to play Celeste. What the hell, dude? That's crazy. That's actually really rude of them. They hate you. Have a good lurk, hero. Enjoy your Celeste. All right. Oops. Built mine myself. Pulled the trigger before Black Friday. RAM prices have quadrupled and the SSDs have doubled. Yeah, you bought it at the right time. I know. Yeah, what a terrible time for computers in general. At least right now, I feel like things are gonna pop like crazy as far as compute power goes very, very soon. So we'll see how things change. I feel like the market's gonna have a drastic shift not too far in the future. I think it's a 2024, 2023. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know much about look, as much as I enjoy computer stuff, I don't actually do a lot of the computery side of things. I understand the networking side of things. I don't know the PC stuff very good. So, like, yeah, asking about, I don't know. That's where I'm at in my journey. You know what I mean? Let's see, you got a 5070 and there already any production on them? Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Look, that's not to say I'm clueless when it comes to how a computer works. I could build a PC from scratch. I understand that. I have not done the hyper-focused deep dive that it would take for me to get to a point where I feel competent, you know what I mean? In knowing all the best differences between brands and stuff. Yeah, sounds like it's a decent build then. Chat can back me up on that, since I don't know. All right, I'm taking a look to see if anything in this picture tells me anything about... I don't think so, chat. I think I was reaching at straws. Unless, okay, so this picture and this picture, what do they have in common? I think I'm going crazy, chat. I think my hypothesis from yesterday's stream has turned into a nothing burger. Nothing about these two pictures is the same. Oh God, you guys, is this another poem situation where I'm reading way too deep into something that shouldn't matter? Oh, I'm gonna go crazy, chat. I'm literally gonna start like taking notes on each of these pictures. Which, like, don't tell me, because this is part of the fun, you know? But I might be going crazy. It's no spoilers exactly. I'm glad we all understand. This one has that. And that's... Okay. The answer is, yeah, yeah, Dane, you know the answer? Don't know him, never played Outer Wilds, exactly. There's something to be learned. There's... Okay. Also, like, that symbol... Do the buildings have anything to do with it? Oy. Did I have any places left in the log that said there was more to explore? No. That's the problem. The only places I have are question mark places that I haven't been able to access yet. I don't have any more there are more to explore spots left. So, like, I don't know how to get in through the fireplace in the third temple. So that's a location that's I can't get in right now. So it's just a question mark on my map. And I feel like I threw myself at the fireplace multiple times yesterday to no avail. So I feel like I'm missing a piece of information. Or I'm just puzzling poorly. I don't think... I don't know. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's go. Nope. I was gonna do a Nicki Minaj, but I don't think it's appropriate to do so these days. In base game, did I try to land on the sun station? Nah. I think I might have attempted it a couple times, and then I don't think we ever did it, if I remember correctly. And what, does power flickering mean anything? I don't know. Yeah, I don't believe... I don't think I landed on Sun Station. Sun Station's too hot to land on? No, we're just coming in, we're coming in too hot. We're coming in too hot to Sun Station. Now... Okay. hit to double check. So these are, they're the same pictures. They're the same pictures. Also, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. I appreciate it. They're the same pictures. So this is not the answer. My wild grasping at what was possibly something was simply just that, wild grasping. Alright, ship's log. I think maybe it's time we do a... Chat, are you getting tired of watching me rewatch all the ship log information?
Cut. What if your name was Humphrey?
What if your name was Humphrey? Dane, that's a really good question. First name Humphrey, last name Dumfrey? Humphrey Dumfrey sat on a wall? I don't know what I would do if my name was Humphrey. What would you do? I would have a great fall. For the display on the laptop you had, uses a 1080 1440 hertz display. Yeah, that does seem kind of crazy for the specs on the computer, but what do I know? Let's see. Have you had your lantern flame extinguished from the water level rising in the real world while you were in their Matrix thing yet? Okay, so you're saying kill my lantern in the... I don't think I've done that. Kill my lantern in the Temple 1 while I am not holding the lantern. That traps me in there, in theory, right? Oh no, you're just sending me to my death again. You're just sending me to my death again. I have no idea. I was just told this is a great laptop. I mean, yeah, it sounds powerful. I mean, it's beefier than what I'm running all this on, and I'm running a lot of things off of this laptop. So you should be fairly capable. I'm able to push a lot of things out of this little laptop, which is I'm appreciative of. It looks like a giant mess with all the things running in and out of this little guy. Thankfully, Thunderbolt does a ton of the heavy lifting there, I guess. It's an awesome laptop. The monitor's just a bit lacking. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, if you're talking about that one. Yeah. Let's see here. All right, you know what? Damn, do we do it? Do we do it? Do we, Oh wait, and I unmarked it. This guy is crazy. What is he doing? I like your idea of trying to die in the temple while not holding the lantern. We can give it a shot, but again, I'm like, I don't know what that does for me. I don't think I've tried that. It's gonna send me to my death. One way or another. Has it happened while you were holding it though? Yes. Yeah, like I've been down there, the water's come through, and I get woken up into my body in the room that's flooded. Is what happens. Asking first, am I open to a very subtle hint at this point? Oh, I don't know. It's always so hard with this game, you know, because like subtle hint to you might be like the most jaw-dropping, eye-opening thing to me. So I don't know. I always worry. Like a nudge to help me realize it on my own. We'll let it simmer. We'll let it simmer for a little bit. Trying to get you thinking about things that'll lead you in the right direction, if that's okay, without completely avoiding any spoiler. While completely avoiding any spoilers. Yeah, I got you. So, yeah, the whole thing, I guess, with the fireplace room, I've said it before, and I wasn't completely sure about this, right? Because we've got the intel from the slide reels that when the alarm bell rings, these dudes go, like, we go back into our bodies, right? But if they're dead, which they are, they don't go back into their bodies. They stay trapped in there. Right? We've seen the whole thing where, like, am I supposed to die as I sleep? I mean, because I could try that. If I do this, then I can't get my neck snapped. You guys, I just stood on a fire until I died. All right. You know what? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, that's fair. I was like, yeah. Mm-hmm. I guess that was the only way to make that happen, huh? Okay, here's the reason. I'll give you my reason why I didn't try that exact thing before. And it might be a slightly silly reason, but I guess it's not a slightly silly reason because they do it for a purpose, right? You have a button prompt to doze off there. So I assumed I would have to button prompt to make this happen. Turns out that may not be the case. So now I'm curious. Okay, so now we can't. Now I've got a lot of questions. Because now we can get in. Does this mean we just cannot die down here? See, this is the problem, is now I still have more questions. Good old Outer Wilds keeps me guessing. And yeah, I would assume if your laptop was 20, you said 2024 or 2025? I would assume that's DDR4. If that's running DDR3, that's crazy. I would assume at least DDR4, yeah. Bong. I guess I can just check if... Can you kill me? Yes. That is correct. Oh. Good morning, Noel. Welcome in. Got a sexy ARGB DDR5. Holy. Running so fast over there. No one can catch you. Yeah, net crunchy for real. Okay. We got problems, chat. Is it 132 or 216s? It's got to be 216s. Who's running single 32? That's crazy work. Let's be real. Who's doing that? Do 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 do. All right. Okay, so we have information. How's the DLC going? It's going. So our new piece of information, Noel, to kind of tap you in on where we're at, is that I just found out that if I stand in the fire, I die and go in. I pieced those things together with a little nudge from chat. In a way where I feel satisfied still, don't worry. But now I still need to figure things out. So because all this still doesn't matter. This still doesn't matter. We're still gonna get munched on in there. Maybe, okay. Where's the thing? Where's the one that had the things? In here? Here. No, not this one. Which slide reel am I thinking of? Where's the slide reel that shows me about the sleeping? Anyone know? That's a front seat question in case anyone's wondering. I just want to watch that one again, but I can't remember where it's at. No idea? Okay. Maybe it's Forbidden Archive. That feels like something in the Forbidden Archive. Yeah. So when this rings... So maybe I die, get in there... It rings. I can't remember, do they glitch out for a moment while it's ringing? Maybe that's it. Maybe we have like a window of opportunity when it's ringing. Does it do anything at all? It doesn't do anything at all. I thought maybe it would like, I couldn't remember if it like glitched them out or something. Music House is the only one left. Yeah, I've got Music House and then Sealed Vault. But I still don't know. I only know how to do one of the things in there. So I must have missed something somewhere else to get Like, I thought I would have better luck. I don't know. I thought I would be able to find the codes elsewhere. Z, pushing the Windows 11 hate train. I know. All I'll say is my experience with Windows 11 has been tremendously better than it was with Windows 10. I'm so sorry. I hate to say it. It took a little bit of finagling to get it there, but it's kind of doing more for me than 10 was. Sorry. Ow. There we go. Let's see. I'm trying to think of other reasons why would avoiding the bell be useful? Oh, avoiding the alarm bell. Wait, avoiding the alarm bell. The statue dudes they set off the alarm, which takes you up, which means that that's the answer to get across the bridge one in the sealed vault. Because if we die when we go in there, then we will be able to cross that bridge. It will set off the alarm, but we won't get pulled out because we're dead. Okay. And there's the bell. Yep, okay. Thank you. Right, brilliant. Does this mean that I'm dead because I'm not getting pulled out of here? We thinking? Yeah. There you go. Thank you for the forehead redeem. Alright. They're always beating me up. You guys, I finished all of my my pizza-flavored goldfish. I'm very sad. I hope you're all very sad for me. I'm trying to think of any other area where... And thank you for the hydrate. I hope that was good for you. Alright. Where am I going? If I go... I need to use this ability somewhere. As for the music house, a few streams ago you had a good idea even if you didn't know it. Okay. Which tells me... Well, I've had multiple ideas involving that area. So let's think. A idea I had was I learned a new ability. I'm intrigued. Yes, we did learn for hydrate to keep the forehead shiny. Okay, that's crazy. We did learn about the fire and that we can utilize the fire to our advantage. And I'm trying to think of... So other ideas I had regarding Music House. One was going through the boatway. I don't know why that would be helpful, but one idea I had was to, like, take the boat all the way around to get to the music area. I don't know how exactly that would be helpful, but you can do it. It's a thing you can do. The problem is there's still that door. There's a door I can't open when we take the boat. I thought there was another way to get through it, but I can't recall. And the way we get to the boat, I'm trying to remember, best way to get to the boat is best way to get to the boat with 3? Yes, best way to get to the boat is with 3 because of the new pathing we learned. Right? So we could go here, which takes us to 3. I forgot that we had learned about 3, which is extremely helpful in getting to 1 this way. Because before I was worried about all the time it took to get through 3 to get to where we needed, but now we know about 3, which is helpful for 1. Is this making sense to you? Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm doing my best. So that's what I'm going to do is again, I don't know how exactly this would be useful. The only other thing I said that I was like, maybe this would do something is walking backwards past them. I'm going to be a little pissed if that's the answer, but okay, I am going to doze off though, because I don't think dying for this is useful. Maybe it is, and I'm just like missing a key component of being dead in here, but who really knows? Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Oops. One of these days, gonna lose access to PC for the whole weekend? That's so daunting. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna be able to survive? Gotta take it apart to deep clean? Okay, well, I take joy in doing that. That sounds like a fun time to me. Maybe I'm crazy. Also, why do I never go through the other way around? Oh, because I can't on this one. I forgot this one's a one-way trip. I also can't just wash it off with a pressure washer. Wait, but you have to make sure that you fill the pressure washer with alcohol, right? So that because the water, let's be real, the water is going to damage the electronics. So you have to make sure that you're hooking up your pressure washer to a tank filled with alcohol. Nothing bad could happen by doing that, right? Okay. So here we are in Creepyville. Is there... Oh, and also, I never went to... Wait, I never went to that house. That was the thing I said I was going to do. I just remembered something, chat. I said I was going to go to that house today. I forgot I was going to go to that house. Because I don't think I've been there yet. That's right. I swear there was a way out of this area. Maybe I'm just dumb? I might just be dumb. Yeah, for some reason I thought there was a way out of this. I'm gonna do a loop here and go into one and then see if I can get to that other house. Maybe that house has answers. More hints? Oh. Do I need more hints? What do you guys think? Do you guys think you could give me a hint that would be helpful while still puzzling? I'll take it. If you can give me a good thinker. Let him cook? Okay. Okay, let me cook. Let me cook. Here's the thing. I don't want you to ruin your enjoyment of watching the struggle. You know what I mean? Chat autopilot's been damaged. I repeat, autopilot has been damaged. It's flying away from me. I'm flying directly towards it, but it's still flying away from me. Come on. There you go. I forgot how to fly for a sec there. And we're coming in. Perfect. Beautiful work. Not so good at landing without an autopilot? Well... Autopilot being busted is just being redundant? Okay. Because then you end up with a busted pilot? I'm moving back up. Oops. Okay. We're gonna go see if there's anything to see at that other house. I don't think I've been there before. I really don't, which is odd because I feel like I should have been. But maybe I just didn't think that I could get over there or something. It's entirely possible that I did go there before, and this is entirely redundant. But there is a part of me in my soul that feels like I didn't. So I gotta trust that aspect of myself. Beautiful. Yeah, and I still don't know when I'm supposed to be yeeting myself into the fire. Okay, so it's that one over there. Which I gotta do some moseying around to get to. Also, I feel like there was a quicker grabby hand around one of these areas. Is it in this one? Yes, it's over here. Up here. Let's just grab there. Okay. And I don't know... Well, turns out there was water right there, chat. At least it's pretty easy for us to get back in there. Oh, boy. This is gonna be a rough day. I appreciate that that's already lit up because I did such a good job earlier. That's an interesting idea, though. I wonder if there's anything in here where you have to like come in first, take care of some stuff, exit, intentionally die the second time around, and then do something again, or like do something different. They might be making their way up to that being the thing. I don't know for sure. That might be a later down the road idea, but it is certainly an idea. And I like the sound of it. I just don't know, I don't know where it would be useful yet. Also, there was a spooky dude over here, I feel like. Okay. I was gonna say, I just heard a door open. I don't like the sound of that. Oh. Chat? Am I cooked? On a scale of 1 to 10, how cooked am I? Oh no. So this is just... Oops. 11? That's just spawning them over there. They're just spawning in at that house. 6, 7? 6, 7? Okay. That's how screwed I am? Well... Okay, easy solution then. If that's where they keep coming from, we just have to get over there and blow up their house. That should work. That should be easy. Can I trick one of them into holding the wrong artifact? Still no shotgun. Yeah, still no shotgun. No luck there. Thank you for the hydrate. I will catch that in a sec. Also, there will be an ad break coming up in just a minute here. So lock in. I will pause up for that as usual. You won't miss a thing. Okay, I think... All that said, chat, this is a dead end. I think this is a dead end. It's weird, though, because it wants me to see this area. It wants me to see this area, but why? Or is it just for function? New on Birdstag News, local huts demolished by demented interloper. Yeah. It's not good. It would not be very kind of me to blow up all their houses. That's for sure. All right, I can try walking backwards. What other things have I not tried? Can I blind them? Can I just shine my light in their eyes so much that they can't see and then they get stunned? All right, we gotta pause. Ad time, BRB time. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. All right, let's do our brilliant technique of walking backwards through this area and see if it pans out. The other thing too is, I forgot that grabby hand exists. Let's see. That, in fact, did not get us through the fireplace. I am an uncle. Isn't that crazy? It's because I'm so old. It's because I'm so old. Ancient. My only other thought right now, if you said it's something that I said the other day, the only other thing I thought about is go fast. Gotta go fast, Sonic speed. You too? Uncles unite. They're not a fan of Michael Jackson. I know, I was trying to moonwalk through the fireplace. The only thing I can think is that I can't remember if when I was trying to go quickly the other day... Wait, why did I just... I meditated... Oh, I did this the other day as well, right? Wait, I meditated... Where did I end up? Wait, where am I? Why did I end up back here? I was just trying to reset. I died, I showed it back. Oh, wait, you can just meditate next to the fire. I'm a dingus. Instead of hitting doze off, you can meditate until next loop, next to the fire. That's what that is. I accidentally did that the other day, and I didn't understand what I had done. Does it work the other way around? No. Okay. Okay. My only other thought is that we try a quick run. Put the Sonic speed boots on. Many people doze off when they meditate. Many such cases. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about it like that. The thing is I don't even know, like, okay, if it is a speed problem, because if those guys are spawning at that one house and walking over, and we have to beat the very first... We have to beat the first dude that makes his way over there. If the timer starts now, that's crazy. Then there's no way. That's where my brain is like trying to figure out this puzzle. Because if they're like going right now continuously, then I have no shot of beating anybody in there. You know what I mean? But if they only start when I enter that zone, then I think in theory I could get there maybe with that shortcut. How did I not had I not found that shortcut before when I tried to go quickly the other day? I don't remember. I don't remember if I tried it. That's what this whole stream has been, is I don't remember any of the things I've done, and we're just trying them all over again. Everything happens again. Everything happens again. And also, I don't even know how quickly I can find... There's so many things I don't know. I don't know how quickly I can find the fireplace. I don't know if I have to get there with the artifact, without the artifact. There's a lot of unknowns. The stream's in a time loop. We did start by... No, we started the stream by going to the third area. Okay, so it's not a time loop. Repetition is important for the formation of long-term memory. Yeah, also for going freaking crazy. Also for going absolutely crazy. I don't know if this is actually quicker than hitting the snooze button, but... we'll try it. If every second counts, then we gotta learn some speed strats. Okay, so we go here, and then we just go. Nope, we go here. And then we go here. Look, see, there's already a dude in the forest. I'm dropping the artifact. Can I beat him to the tree? I don't know which one it is. Ah, shoot. I went the wrong way. Chat, I went to the wrong tree. Oh, it's over here. That's annoying. I was literally right next to it when I put down the lantern, too. Is it that easy? Is it just because I forgot about that shortcut? Oh, brother, you gotta be kidding me. I'm such an idiot sometimes. I can't believe I forgot all about that. The frick? Anyone playing music in here? Okay, you are in here already. Okay, and look, that symbol's there. I told you that symbol was in there. That symbol is in the fireplace, but what does that mean? What does it mean? What does it all mean? So we can't get our neck snapped. If we get our neck snapped in here, we die. Basically, any way that we die in here kills us dead, ends the loop. So then what? Your boy is straight up confused. Oh no, I thought it would be that easy. So maybe we try we have so very few things to use. We could try blinding them with our light. Bringing the lantern and blind them with the light. That we have so few tools at our disposal, you know? Once I get in that building, I have just my movement and the artifact. I tried to put it down the other day, right? I tried to give them the artifact as an offering and it didn't do anything. And the environment. Yeah, and the environment, but all the environment that is there is that tiny ass room. Outer Wilds loves its environmental puzzles. Yeah, that's true. Oops. I shall. So maybe this means look. Anything special about the environment inside the ship? You're talking about in here? When you say in the ship, you're talking about this whole space? Okay, so if we're taking environmental factors from here and how they would apply to the fireplace room is, I'm assuming, what you're saying. anything special about the environment in here. You mean aside from our gravity loop, our ring that we're in? I don't know, bro. It's got water, there's grass, there's trees, there's artificial lights everywhere. That's all I got. What the is with the facts, the car facts? Oh. There's nobody else living out here. That's the facts. And the dam. Right. So, yeah, I guess... Yeah, I guess our only other thing... You're right. The only other thing we have not done is been in here post-dam. Right? Because I don't think I can't remember. I thought I... Oh, that was the whole thing, right? I boated back here. I boated back there after the dam broke. But I couldn't get anywhere because you can't go anywhere in the first area after the dam breaks. So, I guess this... Yeah, sure. We can give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. What if we go in post-death and wait for the dam to break? Now, it is unfortunate that I cannot snooze once I get in here. I guess I could have snoozed before I came in here. Is it worth killing time? It would be quicker for me to do that than it would be to wait it out in here. But again, I don't know where I need to be when the dam breaks. Because we could just stand over there and wait. Watching, waiting, commiserating. Huh. Which tree was it? I thought we were close already. We're not. It's this one.
Nice throw.
I feel like you missed something trivial here. How many more loops do you think you got? I think this has to be maybe my last loop tonight. You think I missed something trivial here? Alright, we'll go back in there real quick. We'll go back in there real quick. Missed something trivial here. He'll cook it until tomorrow. Yeah, my brain will stew on this one. Oh, that's true, but yeah, we're back on Monday. Oh, I'm gonna have to have the whole weekend to think about it. This is all I'm gonna be able to think about. You're so right. Dang it. Okay. I don't know if I want to ask too many questions. Okay, I will ask this one question. Noel, when you are saying that I missed something trivial here, are you specifically talking about I missed something trivial in the forest area with the tree entrance? Yes or no? Are you saying specifically that I missed something trivial in that specific area? No, okay. So, assumedly then, there's something much more mundane that I've just overlooked. Full stop. That might be beneficial to my well-being. mean the first area as a whole? No, I was just specifically asking about that one forest area. I'm sure there's probably something I'm missing in this... Oops. Clearly there's something I've missed, so maybe I need to explore the first area a little bit more. Would be helpful. Yeah, I got really locked in on looking only at that music cabin. That maybe I haven't explored everything else as thoroughly as I should. Well, the thing is I explored that area, and then I was like, oh, I'll go look at that other house over there. And I thought that that other house would be something, but then it turned out to not be anything. Also, I didn't die just now. I don't know. I feel like the dying knowledge might be something they only want us to do on, like, the last puzzle that leads to something crazy. Because, like, we're not getting back from that, you know? Okay. Let me drop lantern as soon as possible. I feel like I already did this in this area, but clearly I've missed something, so... I forgot about this door. Chat, are you saying that I forgot that there is this door that I could blow out there? The door I said that was not able to be opened? Are you alluding to the fact that I completely forgot that I could, and I knew it too. I mentioned it the other day. I was like, oh, we have to just get rid of the door and then come back. I literally said it. My God, this guy. Okay. I did, yeah. I did say it. I literally said, oh, we can blow that door down. Again, I'm not sure if that's necessarily ends up being what we have to do, but I was like, we have to blow that door down, then go back to a different boat, whatever. Or we could now, because now, in theory, if we even died, to give us maximum amount of time in here, in this whole area, we could die in the first temple, show up here with our stuff, and now we've got full reign to take our boat everywhere. Now, I do not know how this possibly helps me with our house situation, though. Because, like, this seems to be disconnected issues. We do have that bridge there, but I don't think there was a spot there to get from the boat. If there's a spot to get from the boat to the bridge, I don't know. And yeah, and like, what? What's the benefit of coming over here now? I don't know what's the point of me boating and during, like, for all this. This doesn't do me any good unless I've, like, built that out, which I can't do from here. I can only build that out from there, so we would have to come in through 2 to build that. And then 3, you access... yeah, now I'm like thinking about how all the routing and connectedness between these places comes into play. And you can't go back up here. I'm just saying things that are the most blatantly obvious. I don't know. Who knows what's going on? Let me state facts for you. Okay. And then we still have no idea what's going on here. It's another one of these in here. Yeah, I don't understand this whole thing. They clearly took the vault thing. They took the sealed vault out of here and went and put it in the place that we get to from the vault. Oh, I get it. Do I get it? I don't get it. I don't know where they put this thing. What? That whole one breaks my brain because the thing was in there and then it wasn't in there, but now we access it through the other space. Oh, clearly I'm missing something. And there's the other side of the house that spawns all the dudes. The spawn house. We got the party house and the spawn house. What does it mean? What does it mean? Patience? How does my boat on the river help me with this house? I don't understand how it helps me with the house. I can't tell all these dudes to come out here and get on the boat. Hey guys, I know you want to hang out in this house and be a bunch of freaks, but you want to just get on this boat instead? Okay, from this. Yeah, there's no way to get from my boat to here. Again, not that I think it's helpful. Could I get my boat to them? Like, do I boat under the house or something crazy? But, like, I can't alter which way my boat goes. If I go to sleep holding my boat, can I crash my boat into the temple in the main world and then, like, sleep while touching my boat? And bring my boat that can actually maneuver in here? I'll figure it out in time. Oh. Okay. 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 Yeah, I'm still here, Spyco. Look, we learned things and we're still puzzling. Okay. I can kill... I can jump in the flames. Right? I can jump in the flames and get over here, but now I still don't know what to do because I tried going over there and they still show up and snap my neck. I went as fast as I could and they still snap my neck. Need to go to bed, but I hope you're doing all right. I am doing all right. Have a good sleep. Did the reel help at all? The reel was funny. It did also just show me that the second artifact explodes, which is not the most helpful after I already exploded due to the second artifact. But it was good. It was good. Something about the boat path. Maybe it's something to do with the boat path. Maybe the boat path changes for some reason after the dam breaks or something. I don't know. I don't know, chat. We're gonna have to puzzle this one out in my We're gonna have to puzzle this one out in my brain over the weekend. I'm feeling a little fried. And we didn't die on our way into that one. So I feel like I'm so close, but I'm like, at least you fried, exactly. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna be back on Monday for more Outer Wilds. I will be rested, rejuvenated, and ready to roll. And we're gonna figure this out. If only you had more time. Look, we're gonna have plenty of time when we jump into the fire as soon as we start stream on Monday. Oh, thanks everyone for hanging out. I appreciate you all very much. I am going to still be streaming the next couple days over the weekend, but we're going to be playing Fortnite tomorrow, and then I'm going to be playing Celeste on Sunday. So if you want to hang out for those streams, feel free. If you want to be back for Outer Wilds, Monday, same time as always. Hope to see you all there. Yeah, of course. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Literally going to cook? Yeah, I'm going to stew upon this. We'll go ahead and see if there's anyone up we can raid into. Let's take a look. Let's hit Pooperen playing How We Know We're Alive. We're going to start up the raid. Hope to see you all over there. Until then, y'all have a good one. Get some sleep. Enjoy your time zone. All that good stuff. And I will see you on the flip. Bye.